Hi, everyone.
Hi there,
It's Alicia Davis
and Stacy Watson.
from Transformative Leadership Strategies.
That's who we are.
It might sound a little echoey because we're in spaces in kind of a big space.
Yeah, we're in a little bit of a different space than
Yeah,
normal, so
That's all good.
that's all right. We love being here.
And we're actually talking about not talking, but listening.
I know. It's interesting because when we are in client locations and we're doing some kind of facilitated experience, often we'll start by asking a question about how do you want to be together as a group.
That's right.
To get started.
Right.
And almost always someone will say, well, we should participate in or demonstrate active listening.
That's right.
And you always ask,
What is active listening?
exactly.
And how do you know if you're doing it?
Exactly,
Right.
exactly. So yesterday, I had a really interesting experience. I had the opportunity to be with a group of emerging leaders from an organization. So these are all people who have been identified from a talent perspective as someone that the organization sees moving into managing and leading roles.
Yep.
And so one of the things that we were talking about was, what does it mean to be an authentic leader? We were going through some of the things. And one of the big ahas in the room, I think for many people, had to do with the fact that when you want to be actively listening, you have to slow down.
You have to way slow down.
Way slow down.
And we live in a busy world,
Yes.
period. And then, of
Yes.
course, when you're in these organizations, there's always way more to do than you feel like you have time to do, right?
That's right. And these individuals are the doers right now. And
That's
as
right.
they're facing, a shift into being more the person managing the people or leading the people who are the doers, they're recognizing this is going to be a real difference.
That's right. And it's really about deeper listening, right? So you have to really slow down.
Yes.
And you have to really pay attention and focus. And again,
Yes.
when we're in this, doing mode, scattered attention, it really takes a lot of extra effort, but it's effort that's well invested.
It is. And what they all kind of recognized was that once they do that, because we were practicing skills like acknowledging and validating, which of course are very coach-like.
Yes.
And what they recognized is that the connection that they would be creating between themselves and whoever they're speaking with would be very different than if they just rushed through the discussion.
Right.
So not that it's simple,
Right.
but the idea of slowing down, I think, is a part of active listening.
Yeah, it is. And it's also, I think, what's also interesting about that, and just in other leaders that we've worked with this week, is that when you're listening and you're trying to be a little bit objective, right? So you're not trying to, we get into the mode of, I got to solve this problem. I got to fix it. I'm the leader. I'm responsible. I got to do it, right? When it's really, how are we going to figure this out together? And especially whether you're an emerging leader or whether you're a leader that's been an executive director.
Exactly.
Right? You're always wanting to empower and support and help your team grow.
Yes.
And sometimes not saying something or not just coming out with a solution can be the best thing that you can do, even though it might feel really uncomfortable.
Yeah, I mean, again, that's kind of coach-like, ask a question as opposed to offering a solution.
Right.
And again, it can take some extra time.
Sure can.
Yeah, definitely.
But then down the road, right, what happens is now you've empowered people, so now they're not going to be coming to you with these same kind of questions because you've helped them with a self-awareness and an understanding of how to problem solve on their own.
Exactly. So, today we're talking about active listening and really thinking about slowing down and taking a minute to really have a serious and sort of thoughtful discussion and not jumping in and problem solving too quickly.
That's right. That's right. And we do I think we've talked about this before, but we do have a cultivating coach-like managers.
Yes, we do.
We got a workshop coming up in October 2nd, I believe. So if you're interested in learning more about that, reach out to us.
Yeah, definitely.
And
Thank you.
Listen to people.
Yeah, take a minute today.
Yes.
Listen.
Okay.
All right.
Bye.
Bye-bye.